Reindeer. Saw it. You would even say it glowed.
All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call his name. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game.
Yo! Fears! Audience Fears, back at it again with another live stream. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. I hope you guys are doing utterly fantastic. Let's open up the chat, shall we? There we are. Alright, the chat is open. The chat is live. We're going nuts. We're going ballistic. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing great. Coffee first. Yo! What's up, everybody? That is some good coffee, man. That is some good coffee. I tried some new coffee. Today's live stream is brought to you by Seattle's best coffee. And, damn, that's some pretty good coffee. I'm going to be reviewing it also today. Oh, yeah. That was good. I've never had this kind. I got this from Publix. Seattle's best coffee, dark roast. Nice. There we are. All right. Yo! What's up, everybody? Fears. Audience Fears. Back at it again. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Hope you guys are doing bloody fantastic. Lots to talk about. Got to get everything done before Lanterns live later on. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. What's up, Mama Bear? What's up, BPM? What's up, Strong Bear? What's up, Bukaki? What's going on? Oh, man. Yo! What's up? All right. Work was good, but it was busy. Got off. I slept all the way till 1, and then I have been writing Christmas cards all day. I finally got them. Got the rest of them done. I sent some out to my friends and my family, but I finally got them all done. I'd say I've been writing Christmas cards for a good 3 hours. So most of my day was that. Went out, got some Mickey D's for lunch, came back, went for a walk off camera. And then I watched 2 episodes of Star Trek. Just 2. And then I did a little bit of editing, and then bada bing, bada boom, here we are. So, yeah. So, today's topics are, we're going to be reviewing 3 movies. 1, Rambo, because Rambo 1 is a Christmas movie. It happens around Christmas, so that. Then, Charlie Brown's Christmas, and then Pee-wee's Christmas Special. Pee-wee's Christmas Special. Bam! There we are. Alright. First of all, let's call Lantern. Let's see how he's doing. Is Lantern even awake? Is he awake? We'll see. We shall see. Alright. Give me a second here. Oh, man! Oh, my God! So, yeah, that was my day. It was a good day. It was just a very busy day. I did get a piece of fan mail from Strong Bear 19 today, but I'm saving it for Christmas Day. So I'm going to wrap it and put it under the tree for the Christmas unboxing. So big shout out to Strong Bear 19 for sending me a package. Yeah, dude. And Strong Bear, you got something coming your way, buddy, for your P.O. box. Because Dave just got a new P.O. box. Hell yeah. It's awesome. That's pretty cool. Cool. Alright. Let me call Lantern and see what's going on. I'm trying to get all this done because Lantern, it's 4:38 in Texas, so I've got plenty of time. Lantern is not going live until about 9 or 10. You know, as he always does. All right, let's see if he's awake. Lantern? Lantern. 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 Hello. Lantern was napping again. Lantern was napping. I'll try one more time. And then hopefully Lantern will call me later. All right. Lantern. That little bastard's sleeping. All right. Well, hopefully Lantern will call me later. All right. Let's catch up with the chat, and then I'll tell you guys about my day, and then let's get rocking and rolling. Strong Bear says, "Yo, what's up? What's up, Mama Bear?" She says, "Hey, John, what's up?" BPM says, "Well, howdy, everyone. Welcome back, BPM. Behave yourself, or it'll be another 5 days." Not kidding. But good to see you. Good to see you. Bukaki says, "Yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you. It's been a while, Bukaki." What's up, Tina? What's up, Dave? Yo, Fears. What's up, Bukaki? What's up, BPM? What's up, Strong Bear? Strong Bear says, "Hello, Bukaki. Hey, BPM. Link shared. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that." Kate says, "Well, hey, cutie. Hey, beautiful. What's up?" Mama Bear says, "Hello." And she says, "Hi, Kate. If you just stay away from fast food, promise the weight will melt off." I know. It's my Achilles heel, Kate. I do really good. See, I'm eating healthy. I'm eating blueberries today. And then I slunk back in and get like fast food for like 2 or 3 days. So yeah, I try not to. I really try not to, but there it is. That is good coffee. I would say I've been doing better, but I just need to cut it out just for a little while. So yeah. Anyway, I didn't have breakfast though. So I've only had one meal today. Yo! Yakovich. He says French fries. I did have some French fries. I did. I had some McDonald's. So yeah. Last night I watched a documentary about that dude that's trying to live forever, and I'm going to start vitamin maxing. That would be hard to live forever. That would be. But, I mean, eventually you would get probably sick and tired of living, you know? Like all of your family and friends would pass away, and you would get lonely, and so not anytime soon, but eventually, you know, everyone kind of looks forward to death. Eventually. Yak says, Lantern should get a P.O. box. He should. Well, I already sent Lantern's gift. And then I sent Vision's not birthday. God, I'm tired. I sent Vision's a Christmas gift today. So I got home from work at around, I think it was 9:45. Slept till about 1 or 2. Got up. Went to the post office. Shipped Vision's Christmas present out. I already shipped Lantern's. So now I'm officially done with everybody. And then I just spent about 2 to 3 hours filling out some more Christmas cards that I needed to get done. I got them done. Went to the mailbox. Threw them in. Got some lunch. Came back. Did a little editing. Watched 2 episodes of Star Trek, Yak. I watched part 1 of The Best of Both Worlds. And then I watched part 2 of The Best of Both Worlds, buddy. And you know, The Best of Both Worlds, I believe it's season 3. Awesome episode. One of the best episodes of Next Gen I've ever seen, buddy. Of all time. Of all time. So that was my day. So it was a good day. Actually, it was a really good day. It was just a busy day. But I like that. I like being productive. Getting a lot of stuff done. Let's see. Lantern is usually napping at this time, I think. Yep, he's napping. Let him nap or else he'll fall asleep on the stream tonight. Yeah, that's why I only called him twice. Let's see. Mama Bear says we're having spaghetti for dinner. There you go. I haven't decided what I'm going to have for dinner. Maybe a soup and some salad. I don't know. I haven't decided. I have not decided. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Yak. I watched Pee-wee's Christmas special last night. I hadn't seen it in years. So, today we're going to be reviewing Rambo 1, Charlie Brown's Christmas, Pee-wee Christmas special. Then we're going to do what are the top 10 best things about Rambo. I'm going to tell you. What's the top 10 horror movies that are Christmas related? That's going to be hard, but I know there's 10 of them. And then I'm going to tell you guys some of my favorite childhood Christmas memories, because I got a whole bunch. All right. Tina, I should be able to get your book done today. I've got one page left, and then I'm going to start on James's. And James, I'm going to sign your book today, buddy. I'm going to sign your book. So here we go. All right. All right. I got one page, I believe one page left in Tina's book. Yeah, so I've got all of this, and then, so front and back. So I'll finish that by today. All right, so let's start with some holiday memories. So, holiday memory. Tell me some of your favorite holiday memories. Get the brain a working. Tell me some of your guys' favorite holiday memories. What comes to mind? Well, a few comes to mind, shall we? So, I've already told a few. But the first one is getting that knife from my dad. I wanted the Lego castle, but I got something even better. I got a knife, a pocket knife for my dad. I used it all through church camp, all through Boy Scout camp. And then whenever I became a camp counselor, I always take it with me to church camp in case I need it. Because I always prepare the fires. So, getting a pocket knife from my dad. Always watching. Every year, since I was 5 or 6, I have watched Alistair Sim's A Christmas Carol, and every year I've watched Christmas Vacation. So, Christmas Vacation, always. Christmas Vacation. Alistair, which is a great British actor. He is fantastic. Alistair Sim's Scrooge. Let's see, what else? It's been a tradition now to go to Disney, either on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I'm going to opt for Christmas Day this year, so Disney Christmases. Those are some good memories, man. A Christmas Eve live with you guys and a Christmas Day live with you guys. So Christmas Eve live, Christmas Day live. I always read you guys 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and all through Fears' house, not a creature was stirring, not even that damn mouse. You little bastard. No, you're not getting no cheese. No cheese. Zero cheese. All right, so reading The Night Before Christmas. Let's see. Always reading The Grinch. Always reading The Grinch. Reading The Grinch. And I read The Grinch when I was a kid and for the live. So either I would read it to my mom and my dad, or my mom would read it to us. So reading The Grinch. So Yak says, remember when Matman was live for like 30 hours on Christmas? Yeah, you know what, Yak? Sadly, I was on that live because that, I have to give you guys some clarification. That is when me, Yak, Pixel Visions, everybody from like the old Tommy MC days thought that Matman was kind of normal, and then we found out very quickly he's not normal. So I was actually on that live, Yak. So I'm not writing that one down. Because is Matman normal now? No. No. No, 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 no. So yeah. Yeah, I was on it too. Carrie too, I think. Yeah, we all thought that Matman was kind of normal. And then, boy, I think it was like the next summer, right? Yeah, the next summer we found out. The next summer we found out that Matman was not normal. Not at all. And I was like, I kind of wish I wasn't on that live. So yeah. Anyway. By the way, I just said Dave got a new P.O. box, so it's in Dave's description of every video. Send Dave some fan mail. Also, if you want to send Fears a fan letter, a Christmas present, something to unbox, I'll pretty much read and unbox anything within reason. Bada bing, bada boom. Fears vlogs. Fears Man 26. Fears. Right here. Take a picture. And send Fears some fan letter, and I will respond. Absolutely. Because I love my fans. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. You guys are fantastic. You guys are lovely. Wilson off of Home Improvement. There it is. Awesome. Send that fan mail. Send that fan mail. All right, and I always put it there because when I'm doing my shows, you guys can look over my shoulder, and it's right there. All right, let's see what's next. But yes, Yak, I do remember that, and I really wish I hadn't been on that now because everyone thought he was semi-okay, right? The next summer, he's not okay. He's a fucking lunatic, you know? Anyway, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. All right, so getting a pocket knife from my dad. One of the best Christmas gifts I've ever gotten. Christmas Vacation, Alistair Sims, Scrooge, Disney Christmas Eve Live, Christmas Day Live, Reading the Night Before Christmas to you guys, Reading the Grinch. What's another good Christmas memory? All the British Christmases I had. I'm just going to sunk them all in one little go because there was quite a few. So, Christmas in England a few times. Gotta love those fish and chips, those bangers and mash. Yorkshire puddings. Oh, they're good. Christmas pudding, which is not a pudding at all. It's kind of like a very, very, very rich cake with raisins, cinnamon, brown sugar, a brown type of coffee cake type of thing. And damn, is it good. And it's always in A Christmas Carol because the Cratchits always eat pudding after their meal in every version of A Christmas Carol. So Christmas in England. The Christmas unboxings. Christmas unboxings. The toy drive. I'm going to put the toy drive down because I look forward to giving back to the kids every single year because it's better to give than receive. This year, all the toys they're splitting them right down the middle. Half the toys are going to an orphanage. The other half of the toys are going to to disadvantaged families. So me and Dave are going to hit up the Lego stores, hit up the toy stores on Saturday. I'm going to film it. I'm going to vlog it. And we're going to get them a bunch of toys. And I'm going to give them some of my old Legos that I don't want anymore. So, yeah. So, the community toy drive for the kids. Also, this is a very special Christmas because it's Shelton's first Christmas, and I mean, hand over fist, I went nuts, man. I got him like 10 to 11 gifts. Shelton is going to go nuts. So, Shelton's first Christmas. Let's see what else. Yo, what's up, Chicken Wizard? I was never subscribed to Matt, man. I would just always see him in the chat. I didn't know what he was until that classic Games Canada guy started making videos about him. Yeah, well, I'm glad that guy started making videos of him because then he exposed Matt, man, for what he really is. Talking to little kids, like saying all this crazy stuff, saying that he'd buy Lieutenant Cormus a beer and all this other bullshit. And I'm like, you don't do that. That is fucking disgusting. Disgusting. Horrible. Horrible. And then Matt Man quit the internet for a good while. And then now people told me he's back. I've never heard from him since, thank God. But Chicken Wizard, just be glad you weren't subscribed to him. The minute I heard he was doing all that crazy stuff, I went, oh, fuck that noise. I unsubscribed to him, and I blocked him. Because I know exactly which guy you're talking about, the Canada guy. The games, the Canada Gaming or whatever, because he does games. Then he exposes, like, that Cyrus guy? Cyrus X, or yeah, what's his name? Cyrax? Whatever the fuck, that idiot. He's exposed Cyrax, Mattman, Pick Rob. He's make videos on Pick Rob, all that bullshit. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, I don't doubt it, BPM. I don't doubt it. Mama Bear says, I saw what toys he's going to give away. Wait, what are you talking about, Tina? I'm not giving any toys to Matt Man. I saw what toys he was going to give away, Matt Man. I'm not giving any toys to Matt Man. Tina, I'm giving toys to the toy drive. I don't know what you're talking about. That was a little weird, Tina. Very weird. Very weird. I wouldn't give Matt Man shit. Nothing. Mama Bear says, hey, Tina. And that's unfortunate, BPM. That's very unfortunate, because that's just gross. All right, what else? Sheldon's first Christmas. Whenever I was a little kid, there was a kid in front of me that pulled Santa's beard. That's a good Christmas movie, because he had a real beard. I was laughing my ass off, and then I was next right after that kid. I was right after that kid, and he pulled the guy's beard. So Santa had to take like a break for like 5 or 6 minutes, and that kid pulled his beard hard. Then I sat on his lap and told him what I wanted. So, pulling Santa's beard. What else? Oh, I'm leaving her alone, Kate. I'm just saying, I'm not giving Matt Man anything. I don't know why Tina wrote that. Because I think Tina got confused. Because, Tina, you don't know Matt Man. Matt Man's crazy, Tina. He is nuts. He is nuts. So I'm not picking on Tina, Kate, so don't even go there. Don't even go there. I'm just saying that I'm not giving nothing to Matt Man. Because I'm telling you, I don't want that rumor starting. I was like, I'm not giving him shit. Well, that is 13 good memories. So let's move on. All right, Tina. The final page. The final page. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what else. I'm going to do that coffee review. All right. Seattle's Best. Seattle's best. Here we go. Seattle's best coffee. Review. All right, let me give it a taste test. Well, you can't see it, Chicken Wizard, because I deleted it. I deleted it. All right, here we go. Very smooth, but very strong. So very smooth. Very strong. Dark roast. Good taste. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it a 9.6. 9.6 out of 10. Had a very good taste. Let's see here. It has light, medium, and dark. So it has light, dark, and medium. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I'd recommend it. I would recommend it. It's pretty good. I would recommend it. And there you are, Tina. The last one. So I'll put the end. The end, Tina. All right, so Tina's book is officially done. So Tina's book is done. So Tina, when I hang out with Dave this weekend, I'm going to hand this over to Dave. So Tina's book is officially done. Tina, I hope you enjoy it. So now I'm going to officially sign James's book. And I'll start the first reviews in this. All right, here we go. All right, so to James from Fears. To James from Fears. Let's see what else. Yeah, dude. Follow your dreams, James. Follow your dreams. And God bless, brother. Nice. All right, there it is. I put to James from Fears. Yeah, dude. Follow your dreams. God bless, brother. And then I put a little smiley face. So the James book is officially about to begin, my friends. There we are. So it took me a couple months to fill up Tina's. So yeah. So yeah. So yep. All right. All right. You know what? And I'll put a podcast book for James. So a podcast book for James. All right, there we are. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. So we've officially started. So yeah. No, that's not true, BPM. You got blocked for 5 days because you said something very inappropriate on my in real life stream. So don't even go there. You know why you got blocked. I didn't really block you. Just I was gonna time you out every single time you came back in. So yeah. So you know why. So don't be spreading rumors. You know exactly why. I didn't approve of that message that you wrote. So yeah. Let's see. Are you making supper? Eventually. After this stream. Everybody loves me. Well, we do, Tina, but you don't know Matt Man, so I think you got confused. So I was like, don't say something like that, Tina, because Matt Man is a disgusting, horrible person, and yeah, you don't want to associate yourself with him, Tina. But yes, you are right. Everybody does love you, and so do I. I think you're a great person, Tina. I didn't time Tina out. I just deleted that comment because I think she got confused. Is everybody going to be hanging out with you? I don't know, Tina. That's up to Dave. I mean, me and Dave are officially going to pick up all the toys for the charity. You and James are more than welcome to come if you would like. Dave didn't tell me anything, so I'll call Dave tomorrow and say, hey, do you guys all want to come? Or is it just me, you, and James? Or is it just me and you? So I'll have to call Dave and let me know. Dave's meeting me over here at my house on Saturday because we're going to take care of that. So, but you guys are more than welcome to come. Absolutely, you are more than welcome to come. Absolutely. So yeah. Anyway, Mama Bear says James said thank you, John. Not a problem, buddy. Not a problem. I was thinking about going with you on Saturday so I could pick out a Lego toy for the kid as well. If you'd like to, Tina, you're more than welcome. You are more than welcome to come if you'd like. All right. Let's continue on. Have Dave call me and let me know. All right, let's see here. Let's start with Rambo, shall we? Rambo. Rambo was the best. Ultimate Combat Warrior. Rambo 1, First Blood. So, James, we're starting off your book really good, my friend. So, First Blood. First Blood. Review. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It's pretty good. 10 out of 10. Action-packed. Action-packed. Technically, no one dies. No one dies by Rambo's hand. One guy accidentally falls to his death out of the helicopter. So, one death. But not by Rambo's hand, though. So, one death. He injures people, but he doesn't really kill anyone. The best way he injures someone is when that guy is running through the woods, and he runs into a tripwire, and this branch comes flying out like this, and it's got these spikes attached to it, and the spikes go right into the guy's leg. That's the best way he injures someone. So the best way of injuring someone is spikes to the legs. That's a good scene, too. It's a good scene. Let's see, action-packed. Suspenseful. It's very suspenseful. Definitely a thriller. I'd say the two best scenes is when Colonel Trotman goes, God didn't make Rambo. I made him. Who the hell are you? Trotman. Samuel Trotman. We're a little busy today. What do you want? I came to get my boy. Your boy? I recruited him. I trained him. I'd say that makes him mine. That whole thing where he's like, I don't think you understand. I didn't come here to save Rambo from you. I came to save you from him. And he goes into that whole spiel. So that whole scene of them in the tent with the cop, that's the best scene. It's one of the best scenes. So the tent scene is probably my second favorite scene. The tent scene. And then probably at the end, my favorite scene is where he breaks down. He's like, nothing is over. Nothing. You don't just turn it off. That is probably the greatest scene out of the entire film. You just don't turn it off. He just breaks down and he's like, look. And he looks right into Trotman's eyes and he's like, look, this is how I'm feeling. I can't be strong anymore. I'm breaking down. This is what the fuck is going on. So yeah, you just don't turn it off. James, you gotta watch it, buddy. Have your dad sit you down, watch all three of the first Rambos. This is, I got them all, but this one is First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3, and then the fourth one is just called Rambo, and then the fifth one is Last Blood. They're all good. They're all good, but 1 and 2 are two of my top faves. I haven't got a Rambo knife yet, but one of these days I will get a Rambo knife. One of these days. Well, technically I have one. Larry gave me one, but I want an official one. Like I want to collect all of his knives from every single movie. So Larry, even though we don't get along, I do appreciate the knife, buddy. That's probably why I'm going to unblock Larry in the new year, because he did send me a bunch of stuff. So, probably in the new year, I'm going to unblock him. I do recommend it. I do recommend it. And the reason why I watched it is because there is Christmas trees, bunch of Christmas lights in it, in the town. So, technically, it's a Christmas movie, so check it out. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, God, I'm tired. Oh. Wow. And I want to do another screen. You mean video of my food again? You're more than welcome, Tina. Talk to Dave. Talk to Dave. You are more than welcome to come with us on Saturday. It's just going to be a short day, though, because we're going to eat, and then we're going to go pick up the toys, and then I got to drop them off at the toy drive. So, yeah. All right. But I will talk to Dave. I will let you know. Shouldn't be a problem, though. Shouldn't be a problem. Alrighty. I drop him off. Alright, anyway. Let's continue on. Yeah, Yak. Today, I watched The Best of Both Worlds Part 1 and Part 2. I got the good one, though. I've got all three of them, though. Yeah, I've got the ones, Part 1 and Part 2 on a next gen, and then they made a Blu-ray where they put it together, so there's no interruptions. So I watched that one day, the one with no interruptions. But you can tell when they're, because it fades to black and then it comes back. That was where the commercial was. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Museum? What's up, Walter? Walter, I looked. I haven't got your package yet, but I got Dave's. So Walter wants me to open up his right away. So whenever I get Walter's, I'm going to open it up right away on camera. But I'm going to save Dave's. He sent me a package in my fan mail. So I'm going to save Dave's for Christmas morning. So hell yeah. Museum says, yo! And then Walter says, what's up, Museum? Hi, Tina. Hi, Walter White. Shout out to the chat. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Let's see here. Top things we know about Rambo. Here we go. So, top 10 things we know about Rambo. One, he's in the Army. In the Army. He was cross-trained as a medic and as a soldier. So, medic. Soldier. 2 Purple Hearts. He got the Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor. He's half German, half Indian descent. Because they say that in Part 2. So half German, Indian descent. His full name is Rambo John J. I'm sorry, John J. Rambo is basically what I'm saying. So, John J. Rambo. He's from Colorado. He's from Colorado. That's true, BPM. He did not draw first blood. The other guys did. I'm going to write that one down. Did not draw blood. And he was sent to Vietnam. Sent to So I wrote down he was in the Army, he was a medic, he was a soldier, 2 Purple Hearts, Medal of Honor, half German, half Indian. His full name is John J. Rambo. He's from Colorado. He did not draw first blood, and he was sent to Vietnam. I could keep going on, but those are pretty good ones. Those are pretty good ones. All right. All right, what next? Let's see here. I'm going to go with, let's see, let's review Pee-wee's Christmas special next, my friends. Man, I haven't watched this in forever. It's been a while, so. Pee-wee's Christmas special. It goes for about 25 to 30 minutes, around there. So 25, 30 minutes. The last time I watched this, like fully all the way through, maybe 7, maybe 8. So that was the last time. Last time I watched it. I was around 8 years old, around there. I'm going to give it... Some of it was boring, watching it back as an adult now, so it's still pretty good. I'm going to give it an 8.9 out of 10. So, yeah. My 2 favorite scenes, probably when Ricardo teaches Pee-wee how to say Feliz Navidad, and that's how you say Merry Christmas in Spanish. So, and he's like, Feliz Navidad. Feliz blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no. Feliz Navidad. Feliz blah, blah, blah. And he just keeps going nuts with it. That's a funny scene. So, Spanish Christmas scene. And then, probably at the end, when Pee-wee gives all of his presents back to Santa. That's always a good one. And Cowboy Curtis is always cool because it's funny. That was Lawrence Fishburne's first project ever. So he was in 45 wacky episodes as Cowboy Curtis that loved wearing everything purple. That was his color. Before he became a massive movie star. So, how y'all doing? This is Cowboy Curtis, y'all. Hey, Pee-wee, you know what I want for Christmas? I want me some brand new spurs, and I want some brand new boots. Howdy, 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 partner. So, yeah. Cowboy Curtis was always one of my favorites. So, Cowboy Curtis. Do I recommend it? Yeah. It was pretty funny to go back down memory lane and watch it again. So, I do recommend it. One of these days, I'm going to sit down and watch the whole series. There's only 45 episodes, so this part right here is part of the Christmas special. So yeah, BPM says yep. It's pretty good for what it is. So yeah. All right. Good old Charlie Brown's Christmas. Always a classic, my friends. Always a classic. I'm trying to make it a quick show today because I still need to do some laundry. I still need to finish up my Christmas cards because I've only got 2 left. I want to get them done. Shower. Dinner. And then I'm going to be doing some editing while I listen to Lantern's show. So I think Lantern's going to miss my entire show. But I tried to call him. And then Larry can't say, like, oh, you didn't call him, Fears. Yes, I did, Larry. I did. But yeah, Walter, I will keep looking. So today's gift I got from Dave. I'm saving that one for Christmas morning. But Walter, I promise, the minute I get yours, because you said it's going to come in a few days, I will unbox it right here. All right, A Charlie Brown's Christmas. It does have a sequel. I've watched the sequel. I've already reviewed the sequel. I'm not watching the sequel this year. The first one's better. So, A Charlie Brown's Christmas. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. 9 out of 10. I've been watching this since I was 5 or 6 years old. Okay. Chicken Wizard says, Mama Tate. Yes. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Larry. Stop smoking those cigarettes, Larry. Shut up, Mom. Let me smoke my cigarettes in peace before I beat you with a rubber hose. Let's see here. Let's see. Good cartoon. Very classic cartoon. Been watching Charlie Brown since I was 5. Let's see, what else? My 2 favorite scenes. I like the whole thing, but probably when everybody takes Charlie Brown's tree and makes it better at the end. So, making the tree better. And then when Charlie Brown is directing the Christmas play, that's a pretty good scene too. So directing the Christmas play. Good cartoon animation. So good animation. Good animation. I do recommend it. I do recommend it. Check it out. Tonight's watches. What should I watch tonight? Well, I'm going to watch on here. I didn't get to it last night. On here, there is, I never knew that I had this, but in the bonus features, there's The Grinch's Halloween. So I'm going to watch The Grinch's Halloween tonight. And then I'm gonna try to watch. I guess it's a sequel to this. It's The Grinch's Grinch. I don't know what that is. I've never seen it. So that's another. So those cartoons I'm gonna watch. That shouldn't take too long because they're probably only 15-20 minutes. And then let's go to the wall and pick something else out, shall we? Star Wars, the holiday special. That's what I'm watching tonight, my friends. The Star Wars holiday special. So, holiday special, and then the 2 other cartoons on this. That'll be some nice watches and some nice reviews for tomorrow. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to end. I went for almost an hour, and I'm going to save all the holiday memories. Well, I did some today, but I'm going to do some Christmas story time tomorrow. So, yeah. Anyway, James, what a good way to start the book, man. Little bit of Rambo right off the bat. Right into the book. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Normally I go for about an hour or 2, but I just had to get it done real quick because I keep putting my laundry off. I did a little last night, but I want to get it done. So I'm going to be doing laundry while Lantern's going live, and I'll be in the chat. And then whenever I get done with my laundry, I'm going to be editing. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Cheers to the fans. And I'm going to take off. But thanks so much for coming by. And I'm going to take off. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mama Bear 06 on YouTube. Papa Bear, Strong Bear 19. Follow Chicken Wizard on YouTube. Follow BPM on YouTube. Better BPM. Follow Walter White. Follow Museum Privilege on YouTube. Follow Randall, Cameo Man 2021. Follow Yakov Petrovic, Senior. Oh, yeah. Follow my buddy, Visions. By the way, Visions, if you're watching, I sent you a Christmas gift and a Christmas card, so look out for it, buddy. And I also put in my order for the Christmas unboxing, so I bought some stuff off of Vision's website. I also got some t-shirts that Vision's going to make for me. One of them is my Uncle Fears shirt. So whenever I'm hanging out with Shelton, and it's going to say Uncle Fears on it. Hell yeah. All right. I'm taking off. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the host with the most. FearsMan26 is that main channel. Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace, deuces, and happy holidays, everybody. Peace!